of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And the Lobos will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Lobos!
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Arkansas State, 0.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Guys, you think about where Arkansas State is as a program. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So New Mexico's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes when guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the change, and they'll mark it at the 44. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Huffman. Rushes on him. Finishes the run with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They're going to run it to the right. Look out, he's got room. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? Third, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a...
Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The sure hands, it's Briggs. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Red Wolves back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Rides the back and leaves it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Big fullback's got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Under fire. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hoffman. Swings it out to his running back. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he could. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The give to the lone running back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's got it again. Turning it on. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
On the ground, it's Lindsey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Red Wolves will try to convert on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Hoffman. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanders. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get it.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Hoffman. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. This will likely be the last play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque.
And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Lobos with the 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Boone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hoffman. Got a man, it's Boone. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. On the Houdini-like moves, get into the 22.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught near the sticks. It's Boone. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's third and goal. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
The field goal is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers.
Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lindsey. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Complete. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Huffman. Floats it out in space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able... deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos!
Well, I I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with us send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Wake Forest. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense got it. They're on the run.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down. They've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
Looking for a gap. It's Sanders. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. After that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in a hurry-up. Going to sling it on second down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he got loose. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Puts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Briggs. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They just keep firing. Caught in the backfield. It's Lindsey. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Fired in from the red zone for